The letter arrived 3 weeks after the funeral. Inside was a single brass key and a note from the estate lawyer explaining that the old house in the countryside now belonged to him. His grandfather had left it specifically in his name. No explanation, just the house. He hadn't visited it since he was a child. The place looked exactly as he remembered when he arrived, an aging wooden home surrounded by tall weeds and quiet woods that seemed to press in from every direction. The porch sagged slightly, and the windows were foggy with dust. Still, it was peaceful, too peaceful. That first night, while unpacking boxes, in the dim yellow light of the living room, he felt something sting the back of his hand. A small bug, barely noticeable. He brushed it away without thinking. The bite itched a little. By midnight, the itching hadn't stopped. It felt deeper than an itch, like something moving beneath the skin. He rubbed the spot hard until it turned red. The sensation faded for a moment, then returned stronger, crawling slowly up his finger. He laughed nervously. Just nerves. Maybe a spider bite. But when he tried to curl his finger, it didn't respond. Not right away. The finger twitched on its own. He stared at it. Okay, that's weird. The sensation spread by morning. The crawling feeling moved beneath the skin of his hand, like thin legs brushing against nerves from the inside. His fingers jerked occasionally, clenching and relaxing without permission. By afternoon, his wrist joined them. He tried to hold a glass of water, but his hand twisted strangely, dropping it onto the floor. Something was wrong, very wrong. That night, he sat at the kitchen table watching his arm tremble. The skin along his forearm rippled faintly, as though something underneath it was shifting. "Stop," he whispered to his own body. His fingers curled again, slowly this time, not by his command. The crawling sensation spread past his elbow. Under the skin, faint bumps moved like tiny shapes traveling through narrow tunnels. Panic set in. He grabbed a knife and pressed the cold metal against his forearm, just above the swelling movement. Something inside reacted. The skin bulged outward. A tiny black leg pierced through. He screamed. Another leg pushed through the skin. Then another. The surface of his arm split open as dozens of small insects crawled out from beneath his flesh, spilling onto the floor like living drops of darkness. He stumbled backward, horrified. But the crawling feeling didn't stop. It spread to his shoulder, his chest, his neck. Inside his body, thousands of legs moved. His arm jerked violently, bending at an unnatural angle. His other hand followed, fingers twitching and snapping like puppet strings being pulled. He realized something terrible then. The bugs weren't just inside him. They were controlling him. His legs lifted without permission, carrying him slowly toward the dark hallway of the house. His mouth opened in a silent scream as more insects pushed beneath the skin of his face, wriggling behind his eyes. From the outside, his body looked like it was breathing. But it wasn't him anymore. By morning, the house stood quiet again. And deep within its walls, thousands of tiny legs continued moving beneath a human shell that no longer belonged to the man who inherited it.